sealed it that I am a Liverpool supporter for life. So basically, I have this group, UAE Kerala Reds. So all the Keralites who support Liverpool are there in that group, most of them at least. There are still people who are still coming to know about the group. So we have around 260 members of that. And every year we conduct a meet where all like-minded supporters of Liverpool come and play together football. And there are matches between 6 teams and then they vie for a trophy. So my connection with Liverpool is more than cricket. Actually, it's football and mostly Liverpool per se. Speaking further on that, so Kerala Reds is in Kerala. In 2002, when I started supporting the, trying to form the Kerala Reds group, from there on 2014, I was able to get the affiliation to the club itself. So we are a official supporters club of Liverpool and based in Kerala. So UAE Kerala Reds is a offshoot of that. So something which you can't play, or like here I play cricket, yes, but something which I think is something which I'm good in is organizing. And so that was my first organizing in sport, you could say. And then after that I started organizing tournaments, cricket tournaments, based on the same skill, and luckily I've been still going. It's been 3 years and hopefully many more.
Obviously, Josh, may God bless you. Like I said before, everything is going to happen for the best, don't worry. That's a really good shot put out over there, and that's a boundary. Libas with a lovely boundary, drived it really well. A really great boundary. I mean, I'm really happy to see a Liverpool fan base going in Dubai, and you organized it. Really happy to see that as well. So do you think, a controversial question, do you think I'm an Arsenal supporter and looking at Liverpool supporter? I mean, I'm happy to see. So my question would be, do you think you will be able to lift the EPL this year?
This year, absolutely no. But Arsenal deservedly should be winning it. 16 games into the season, there's 22 more. Whether they are able to keep their cool and play the same beautiful football that they're playing, it should be a breeze, because Man City for sure is going to lose games. Man City earlier, when Liverpool used to be right up there, Man City used to never stop. But this season has not been the same with Man City. Who can really be the thorn in your chances to win the EPL? My team that I support after Liverpool is Arsenal. The kind of beautiful football that Arsenal plays from the time of Arsene Wenger. Any pure football fan would surely be looking for, would be supporting Arsenal, the way they play football. Meanwhile, as we speak, John takes a very well taken catch from Nabil's bowling at short third man of Rasika, who was building a partnership here. The strike rate was less, but 14 runs of 18 balls. He was just keeping it ticking, which was very important for Libas to be scoring off. So a much needed wicket here by Stallions. Nabil, who has been consistent, 2.1 overs, 10 runs and 2 wickets, 4.62 economy. This has been really in Stallions' favour. Unique group need to somehow patch up a partnership with Libas, and probably in the next 9 overs, including the first ball that is bowled of the 12th over, try to make at least 8 runs per over, another 72 runs. So it would bring them 144 runs at the end of 20 overs. If they can maximize that somehow, a boundary here and there, a 160 target would be quite challenging for Stallions. In cricket, you never know. Any score can be defended if things go your way.
Absolutely, Josh. Even last match when we played Royal Sarabis was a unique group. We didn't have much of a total. We only had 130. But we did believe in our bowling and we got them all out to around 60 plus. So really amazing. So meanwhile, as we talk, Harpreeth Singh, the captain, walks out to the middle. Nabil Chowdhury bowling really well. A slow, and this was a quicker one compared to the previous one. I'm really happy to see that you're an Arsenal supporter as well.
I wouldn't say that I'm a supporter, but that would be a blot on me being a Liverpool fan. But yes, I love the Arsenal way, and it has not been just buying off the players just for the sake of it, but has been building a lot of young talent, buying them cheap and then coaching them into the good way, good footballing way, I would say. And it's never been splashing money and getting players, buying players off the shelf. This is something which is why I love Liverpool. It has always been the case. People can argue that we've not got owners who have splashed cash, been able to splash cash, and that's why we do not have such players. But that's the right way how you need to play football. So it's like keeping a sustainable kind of business, and rather than just buying players off the shelf, like I said. And Arsenal have always done that right. They indulged a bit in that philosophy when Arsene Wenger was running through his last maybe 4-5 years at Arsenal, and really when one or two players needed to be bought, they just didn't buy because the stadium was being built. After a turnover of quite few managers, finally they've got Mikel Arteta, who's been a breeze. He didn't find it quite easy starting off and almost would have lost his job, but sense prevailed and then he was continuously kept, and the results are there to show now because there's continuity, and he's a player who coaches well, which is very important. He's learned the ropes from Pep Guardiola, and it surely will bode well for Arsenal, as we can see, and wishing Arsenal all the best. 22 games, just need to get 18 wins out of them, and 18 wins or maybe even lesser, because teams have been inconsistent this year because of the World Cup, and that might be good for Arsenal, and Arsenal may win it. Hoping you all win it. Speaking of which, Liverpool have no chance of winning it, but maybe we may finish at second and third, because now the impetus after our earlier losses in the season, we've started to win matches and handsomely. So yeah, let's see.
Obviously, talking about that, that's really great. I hope Arsenal do win. Talking a bit about cricket right now. So what do you think about the 50-over World Cup coming up? Teams are looking really amazing. India bringing in the youngsters. Me being a Sri Lankan, I do support the Indian cricket team. I've started watching cricket from when I was really small. What made me inspired to watch cricket and play cricket was because of MS Dhoni. That's what made me a wicketkeeper as well. So what do you think? Youngsters coming in so much, IPL coming up, so much of bids, Ben Stokes, CSK, Sam Curran, Punjab, Cameron Green, Mumbai Indians, a lot of foreigners for a lot of price, and the World Cup coming in our way as well. What do you think about that?
The World Cup, of course, is an extravaganza where everyone looks forward to, but what I would still say is the World Cup has lost its sheen because it's too many now. Earlier it was 4 years, one proper tournament, global tournament, and then you look forward to it. But now almost every 6 months you're having a World Cup, which is not what exactly is a World Cup. Meanwhile, as we speak, Sham bowls it outside off, but Libas beautifully picks it off. Doesn't go hard at it. Just glides it over mid wicket for a beautiful 6. At one point, it looked like the fielder was in business for the catch, but just glided over the boundary. Beautiful shot, I would say, more than a bad ball. It was on a good length outside off, but he picked it absolutely right in the middle. Sham again comes around the wicket, and Sham doesn't stand behind the stumps. Rays throws it for a run out and completely misses it. Sham forgetting to do the basics there, to stand behind the stump, collect it and clip away at the stumps. Meanwhile, if the camera could pan towards the cameraman here. The photographer here, Rosh, seems to be quite bored and forgetting to take pictures of the match.
Absolutely, I think he just forgot why he's here for. Enjoying a bit of his time. Enjoying the time over here. Match has been happening really great. Thank you, Josh, for a really great conversation out there. We had a really great convo for a really long time. So after 13 overs, unique group 85 for 4. The cameraman just chilling a bit with his life over there. Rosh Kumar probably getting a bit of his time chilled so he can play the next game a bit more positively. So unique group after 13 overs, 85 for 4. Libas Salim, 17 of 8 and Harpreeth Singh, 3 of 8. The new bowler has been introduced. Not that much of a great delivery and not much of a great shot as well. Didn't connect it well. Gets a single. There's a good single over there. Second ball coming in by Hamid. A full delivery. No, that's why not taking much use of it over there. It's a single. But these days, the spinners are trying to only bowl the full length delivery. They're trying to turn it, and it was up in the air for a while. No run. A miscommunication, but back home safely. Talking about the full length deliveries bowling by the spinners these days. Been trying to bowl the full length delivery, and if they're turning it, they would turn it amazingly. Another ball. This time a short delivery. Pull it away. It's a single. A few bounces to the fielder's hands. So the bowler is bowling really well. Another full pitch delivery. This time smashed it away. Right to the fielder's hands. Only one. Nice, the fielder out there and deep. Next ball coming in. Another full delivery. The batsman steps out this time. Connects it well, but there was a fielder over there at long as well. A small dive by Eldo. A good throw back to the keeper's glove though. That's the end of the over. And Unique Group are 90 for 4 after 14 overs. Harpreeth Singh 5 of 10 and Libas 20 of 12. With 5 runs of their over there. Beal continuing. Hoping to bag another wicket out here. This time a short pitch. Good. Wide though. What a good thinking by both the bowlers would say. One keeps bowling full and one bounces in and turns it. Talking about spin bowlers these days currently. T20 formats. One into Hasaranga. Really well. So there was a chance of a stumping over there, not taken use. Next ball coming in. Assam with full pitch delivery down the track. Hits it hard to long off. The bowler has been pitching the ball up well. Another full pitch delivery this time goes up in the air. Is there going to be a catch? And another drop. Arabian Stallions need to get those catches. Catches do win matches. They need to focus on grabbing those. It was an easy one. Bowler bowling really well. Nabil needs a wicket. Another full pitch delivery. Smashed it hard to long off. A very good throwback. Only one bounce to the keeper's glove. So talking about the recent day bowlers, spinners. One into Hasaranga from Sri Lanka. Amazing bowlers. Over 3 hat-tricks in the last 2021 calendar year itself. And one in T10 as well. He's bowling tremendous. He was bowling and another good delivery over there. Smashed it hard. Just a single. So the over is done. Eldo will be taking over the ball to ball. Eldo the bowler, starting his new spell. First ball of the over. Very good delivery, well pitched up. And a very good delivery right to the keeper's hands. He's been bowling amazing. His length, talk about his length. Fabulous. Keeping it tight. Tempting the batsmen to play, but the batsmen aren't connecting that. Another delivery, a similar delivery. Cuts that well. Well played for a boundary. Classic shot there by the skipper. Classic shot by the skipper. Opened the wicket. Smashed it. The placement. Talk about the placement over there. Harpreeth Singh now 11 of 15 and Libas 23 of 15. Unique group 102 for 4. They're climbing up right now. Catches need to be taken in the first place, but they're climbing up really hard. Harpreeth Singh, the man on strike. Elder Wilson, the man with the ball. There's going to be a counter attack. That's a beamer. That is a beamer. Umpire straight away calls it a no ball. And that's it. The OS declared. Elder won't be able to bowl again because there's only 2 no balls a bowler can bowl, that 2 above the waist. And he has already exceeded that right now. He's already hit that counter. Feeling a bit ashamed bowling 2 no balls over the waist. 2 beamers. But he did bowl really well. 2.2 overs, 1 for 16. Thank you, Elder. PC, the keeper. Bowler coming in there, it's a spinner back. Well cut again. The skipper trying to make a statement, trying to be there for the team and support Libas with a good partnership. Hamid, the man with the ball. 15.2, 103 for 4, 15.2, 103 for 4. Unique group. Libas, the man on strike to Hamid. Another full pitch delivery. That's slog sweeped it hard. And that's caught. That's it. A very good innings comes to an end. Libas 23 of 15. A quick fire 23 would say. Came and conquered and left right now. A very good catch taken by Nabil over there. The captain would be pleased. Take a look at that. The bowler coming in is bowling a full pitch delivery this time. Libas wanted to hit that really hard. Try to clear the boundary, would say. Didn't connect much. Right in the fielder's hands. .4 overs, 104 for 5. A good opposition coming from the team. Libas with a... So Chetan is the new batsman that walks in. Walked in with his SG weapon. So after this, there'll be 4 more overs left in this game. .4, 104 for 5. Now unique group. Chetan, the new man inside. Oh, he changes his bat. He gets his GM weapon, would say. Last 2 balls. Well bowled over there. Harpreeth, the man, last ball. Another full pitched. Tried to close cut it. But just gets a single off there. After 16 overs, 106 for 5. Unique group. Now Arabian Stallions are all over unique group. So Josh, how do you feel? Maybe now Arabian Stallions is all over unique group right now.
Can't say. It's still 3 overs, 3.5 overs. 4 overs. 4 overs. Yeah. Still, that might be. I would say that if it was me, I would have brought in John here, because you don't need players who will give it to the bat. Vinod, earlier maybe he would have been a better choice, but now because of his height and he uses bounce more, there's more chances of ball going for fours behind the wicket. As we speak, it's given right to the bat, and with a small misfield from Santosh at cover, they steal two runs here. They should have brought a spin option here. John also bowls spin. Normally, when I play in this team, I tell John never to bowl spin, but this was ideally the best option, because they were struggling to play spinners more than the pacers. Pacers, the ball is coming right nicely to the bat.
So obviously would say that. But still 108 for 5. So what do you think, just trying to make you a small analyst right now, for the next 4 overs? Less than 23 balls, would say now 22 balls. Talking about that get another cheeky single. So 22 balls. What do you think unique group would be thinking, and what do you think they would be targeting on, and what's their score they would be giving Arabian Stallions to chase?
So approximately 4 overs. They should look at least to get 8 runs per over, 32 runs, which would give them a decent total of around 140. Whereas Stallions, on the other hand, should give maximum 5 to 6 runs per over. As we speak, the ball is left by Chetan outside off and goes to the keeper for a dot ball. A very important dot ball at this stage. And the score stands at 109 for 5. 21 balls remaining. The ball is, it's another catch and dropped. Another catch by Nabil Chaudhary. A relatively easy catch, but dropped. Was in the slot for Chetan to hit anywhere. He chose extra cover. Should have been lofted over extra cover for a 4, but hit straight to the fielder and a drop catch. Vinod comes back. Vinod is unlucky there not to get a wicket, and next ball he bowls for a dot ball going to the keeper. He's bowled really well here, in fact. I had said that that was not a good option, so good option brought by Ganesh here. It was a good over, and 110 for 5. The remaining 3 overs, unique group of course would be looking for at least 30 runs, and Stallions, like they're bowling now, it might be a case of around 120 to 123. Let's see.
A 123 would be a really good score, and that's chipped up. Another chance catch. Chance of a catch, and no. And get a 3 runs over there, maybe. It's 3 over there. So, as we speak, a 120 plus in this wicket. The ball won't be turning much for the first innings, but dew will be a very good factor for the second innings. So, what do you think about that? The ball turning, and would there be much turnover there? And you, being an Arabian Stallion player, the batting lineup you've got, do you think it's possible to chase down a total as such?
We can chase with the batting lineup we have. We can chase even 230, but the problem is our batsmen have not clicked other than Afaq and one odd 50 from Race. Other than that, the batsmen have not clicked. Even though you have a good batting lineup on paper, no point if you don't deliver. So that's why I don't know which batting lineup turns up today. The batsmen are there, but whether they perform, it's all up to them. It's a really good bowling performance today, I would say. But they need to take maximum utilization of that. Meanwhile, as we speak, a simple catch at cow corner. Supposed to be taken ahead of him. Hamid running in, but completely misjudging it. and runs away for a boundary. Absolute tatters here, the fielding.
Another chance goes down. Maybe a lot of chances has been going down. Arabian Stallions taking few catches. Maybe could have taken a bit more, which would have brought the unique group score to really low compared to how they are right now. John giving everything he can in bowling, but the catches are not being taken over there. And the next ball, another flighted delivery, but that calls it a wide. So what do you think for the due factors coming in, and any good tips for the next match that's going to happen at 9 o'clock?
As we speak, it's a hoik towards cow corner again, just for a single. John has bowled a decent over here with his loopy balls outside off. And talking about the dew has not kicked in right now. So it's, as we speak, there's a wide ball on the leg side and taken for 2 runs. And it's a direct hit from Shyam, and Chetan has been given out. It's a confusion who was out. So there's a confusion who's out here. The fielders say that Harpreeth, who was at the batting end after running the first run, is out, but Shyam with a direct hit has finally decided by the umpires that Chetan has been run out. The dew, speaking of the dew, as of now it is not kicking, but most likely by around 9 overs after the second innings of this match, it could possibly, today is not much because there's a bit of wind, but it might be very less and should not affect the match per se.
So that was a really good call, but both the batsmen on the same end didn't know what was happening. A real big miscommunication, would say. But the choice was who was out over there. A big miscommunication, would say. Again, Rukshan Pereira over here, staying by a small seat, resting himself, maybe gearing himself for the second match for all Sarabis. I hope the cameraman can just turn the camera towards the photographer a little bit. He's enjoying his time over there. Bit of laziness, would say. There, just chilling his life over there, taking a few pictures, enjoying his time. Maybe he knew the camera was on his way, so he started his camera and started clicking. And there, again, back to the laziness, using his phone, chilling his life over there. So these few overs are going to be really crucial. Last 2 overs come in. The continuation of the spell. We had Josh speak that Vinod will be bouncing up the ball. But that was a really great delivery. Because at this stage, ball bouncing much isn't a very good option. Because it will be right to the batsman's money and they'll be ready to smash it. The second ball of the over coming up, Vinod. Oh, he ramps it this time. Did we just witness a mini ABD? Going to the boundary. Raj Kumar, the photographer, enjoying his laziness and having a bit of fun time. So lefty on strike right now. Field has been changed. Vinod. Oh, it's a very good shot. Just a single over there. This time down the track, smashed it really well. So we've got unique group player Rasika with us. So a good wicket to bat on. Not much of a great score, but you'll have a really good bowling lineup with you coming into ball, tossing up the delivery, trying to make the batsman play and getting wickets. We've seen that in the last few matches as well. So is that going to be your magic and match training moment?
I hope it will be my match, but let's see. I hope the fast bowler will bowl well. Why it suits for fast bowlers also, this pitch, little bouncy. That's why I got a first ball, same like your match, I got a first ball bouncer.
So talking about our match, it was a very good match. We had a lot of fun while playing, I believe.
It's not fun, no fun at all.
So what do you think about this match? Need some points on the board.
We hope we'll score around 160 runs. Might be good enough score for us.
In this pitch, 160 is a really good score to defend. And if you do have, the team does have the confidence, I believe that they will be really easy to defend whatever score it is. And with the way you're speaking, obviously you do have the confidence on taking this team home. I mean, we need some points on the board, points on the board as well. Not much of a great season, maybe this turned out to be, but the first match of the year, 2023, let it begin with a win for you. What do you say?
Yeah, we hope actually with 2023 starting, this might be the match we can win, and we can make forward the rest of the other matches also we can win. We are wishing actually, I don't know, let's see. I am still confused. We can, what the score, what we need, we can achieve or not.
Thank you, Rasika. All the best.
Thank you, Malvi.
A toss-up this time, and is that a stumping? No. PC does miss it. Easy stumping chance over there. John bowling really amazing. A tossed-up delivery. Ball was in his gloves. But the base was not broken. What was the question over there?
PC is having a really bad day behind the stumps. Normally he's quite clinical and stands up to even the fast bowlers and gets batsmen run out quite in a jiffy. But today, regulation catches outside off, a stumping chance of Nabil's bowling, another catch of Nabil's bowling, now a stumping chance of John's bowling. All have been missed. Finally gets the stumping of the same batsman. John with his loopy deliveries. Akashwani is out of off stump. Gets Harpreeth out. He played a very sensible knock here. 24 runs of 32 balls, but he had no other choice than to go for it. No pace on the ball. The next batsman is in. 125 for 6 stands the score for Unique 19.2 overs. The ball never reaching the batsman. He waited for it and almost becomes hit wicket. Going back to the stumps and trying to play it behind square for a boundary, but it hits his thigh and goes above the wicket, and hence not given as a LBW by the umpire. Again, another loopy delivery outside off, and the batsman is not able to connect to it. Next ball goes outside off, outside leg, sorry, and goes for a wide. Finally, he's able to connect to it. They're going for a double here, and easily to the keeper. He misses a straightforward run out. Hey, PC! नॉर्मली फास्ट बॉलर्स को स्टंप पे फास्ट बॉलर्स पे ऊपर खड़ा होके एक स्टंपिंग करते हैं आज क्या कर रहा है पता नहीं तुम अंदर थे So the first ball of Stallions batting. Libas Salim, quite a nippy customer. Medium pace. Balls it outside. Leg stump. Goes for a wide. The keeper collects it. So the Stallions scoreboard has opened with a single from a wide. Vinod, the batsman facing here. In 3 matches, he's not been able to make many runs of the bat. So he would be looking to make amends here by scoring some runs for the team. Libas with the second ball of the over. Bowls another wide, down leg side. Looks like he's getting a lot of prodigious in swing. But he's kept a fielder there at deep fine leg. And an extra run is taken off the bye. Another ball down leg side, yet another wide. 4 runs coming off 0 balls as it stands. Ganesh, the stand-in captain of Arabian Stallions, facing Libas Salim. A flicked down leg side. Libas not able to control his line and length. Again going down leg side. Luckily not for a wide. Taken for a single by Ganesh. Ganesh Nair now 1 run of 1 ball with a well played flick. Vinod with a upright stance. Defends it towards cover. Fielded by Harpreeth. Libas going back to his run up. Two balls have been bowled and 5 runs on the scoreboard for Arabian Stallions. So the third ball of the over, balled on the pads of Vinod, who smacks it for a boundary over square leg. Lofted over the in circle. This over is proving to be quite expensive for Unique. They've given away 9 runs of just 3 balls. As we speak, another shot towards extra cover, full ball. Fielded by the fielder just for a single. 10 runs have come off 4 balls here for Arabian Stallions. Libas steaming in. Ganesh hits it again towards extra cover, the same region where Vinod was able to. But slightly towards the fielder. Vinod had hit it slightly towards his left. And hence no run scored. 10 runs off 5 balls here. Hit. That might have hurt the batsman. Hit on his back leg, on the thigh. Ball of a shortish good length. Trying to play it on the up, on the leg side. Completely misses it and hits his thigh. That would hurt. The score though is 10 for no loss after the completion of 1 over. Arabian Stallions. Bowling was done by, although started well with just 3 runs in his first over, giving away 1 wicket, but he was bowling too well, so he thought that he should bowl no balls and be cut out of the bowling attack. The next bowler into the attack is Nitin. The first ball is defended and no run scored. Vinod meanwhile lofts a shot towards deep mid wicket and they just get 2 runs. Ball is bowled short, trying to wrap him up, but not able to time the ball well or middle it, and hence instead of a boundary, Vinod just gets a double. So the field for Nitin is quite unconventional. He has a deep gully and a cow corner. Very unusual field for a pace bowler. Vinod meanwhile guides a ball going down his leg towards behind square leg. Thought to be a boundary, but fielded by the fielder. The dew has set in and Stallions managed to get only 2 runs of it. He slipped but still managed to keep the ball inside the boundary. Harpreeth ensuring that the fielder is a little more square this time. The ball is hit towards cow corner. So this over, not many runs have come off it. The bowling is quite tidy from Nitin. 10 balls complete in this innings. 17 runs have been scored. Again, Ganesh hits down the same line. Again, a single is taken off it. 18 runs of 1.5 overs. The ball is getting quite wet here due to the dew that is starting to trickle in. Again, not able to middle it, hit towards long on, and yet another single of Nitin's over. 9 runs coming off it. 2 overs, 19 for no loss. Stallions in reply to the score posted by Unique Group. Target of 129 is to be achieved in 20 overs, but if things click for Stallions, they would surely be trying to close it within 14 to 15 overs, because the net run rate surely will come into picture as we go on in this tournament. As we speak, Libas still not able to have control on his bowling. The ball goes down side the leg for yet another wide. Short ball outside off and Vinod plays it behind square. Libas going around the wicket and ball goes for a single. Score stands at 21 for no loss after 2.1 overs at the run rate of 10 per over. Yet another wide from Libas, going down leg side. 22 for no loss. Ganesh takes a single towards short mid-on. Again the ball going down leg side. Libas needs to get a control on his line and length here. The score stands at 2.3 overs, 23 for no loss. A beautiful ball outside off, completely missing him. Swings the bat at it and is able to get a single. The fielder at deep fine leg comes towards third man and stops it just for a single. Otherwise it would have been running for a 4. Ganesh swings his bat at a ball on middle and leg towards mid wicket and gets 2 runs here. It's a steady start from Stallions. Most of it has been from wides. Otherwise, not many boundaries scored here. 2.5 overs, 26 for no loss. Last ball of the third over, bowled by Libas Salim. Gets back a cow corner, so he'll be bowling it full, looks like it. Ganesh hits it towards long on for a much needed boundary from Stallions' side. Batted well, picked the length early. 30 for no loss after the finish of 3 overs. So Nitin is back into the attack. Start of the 4th over. He has a deep mid wicket in place along with a cow corner. Lofts the ball and towards mid wicket. Libas completely overruns it and misses it. Normally a safe catcher. But misses it completely to the happiness of the batsman, Vinod. Vinod has not been able to time it quite. And he would be looking to make maximum use of this. A quick single taken towards point by Ganesh. And the score 32 for no loss after the close of 2.2 overs. Unique group. Need to find a spark somewhere in one of these bowlers to get wickets. Because as the rate at which Arabian Stallions are going, they will achieve the score quite easily. So they need to find something different. The pace bowlers are not able to control the flow of runs, nor are able to beat the batsmen. So Probably bringing a spinner inside the power play would be an option they should think of. Nitin, meanwhile, comes for his 4th ball of this over. Ball shot towards Ganesh ribs, and he pulls it towards a finesse pull for 4 runs behind deep square leg. As I said, the bowlers are not able to find some spark in here. Probably spinners or a different kind of bowler. Rasika is one of their key bowlers, and he maybe needs to come in a bit early than expected and try to stem the flow of runs here. Ganesh had got hit on the shin and was not able to run much, was grimacing with pain. But was pushed to open. Gets another short ball outside off. Goes hammer and tongs at it. Gets lofted between short third man and gully. Both of them completely missing its trajectory, and which could have been a catch. It runs away once it pitches and goes for a boundary. So Ganesh wouldn't mind how the runs are coming as long as they keep coming. 41 for no loss after the completion of 5 balls of the 3rd over. Meanwhile, the fielder at deep, at square leg, beg your pardon, stops 2 runs as the batsmen are not looking to take quick singles here. 4 overs completed, 42 for no loss. Arabian Stallions chasing the score of 128 posted by Unique Group. We have the wicketkeeper of Arabian Stallions with us, Mr. Rejoy PC. We would like to hear from him his first match on this ground, Royal Sports Club in Ajman, in comparison to the innumerous grounds that he plays in all over UAE. How's your first experience in this match, and how's and the tournament?
Amazing ground and hell of a lighting. Amazing lighting, one of the best lighting I've ever seen. And such a nice pitch for the ball. Oof, out. For the bowlers to bowl on.
So as we speak, Chetan comes into the attack. So like we said, a different kind of bowler needed to come into the attack to break this Arabian Stallions partnership. Slow medium, flighted outside off, and Ganesh completely plays over it and gets bowled, hitting the off stump. Was in quite good nick, making 19 runs off 11 balls. Chetan strikes gold on his first ball. In comes the next batsman, Rejoy PC, the keeper batsman for Arabian Stallions. Next, we would like to speak to the batsman who's come back to the pavilion, Ganesh Nair. You were looking in good nick there. You were playing well against the Pacers. Was a different kind of bowler who was flighting it a bit. That made a difference in your decision making and playing all over the ball.
Yeah, bit eager. should I waited for the ball like Vinod bhai said, because it was too slow of a ball, and I was looking to go straight, but it took an inside edge. It was too slow of a ball. Like should I played a bit more patient? Should I have been a bit more patient, I guess. Yeah. But good track to bat on. It's good to have a senior player like Vinod bhai on the opposite end, because he keeps talking to you and tells you what to do, and he reads the bowler as well. So they're bowling well, but at the same time, yeah, pitch is a bit slow, but it's okay. There's enough dew on the wicket, enough dew on the outfield as well, so it's travelling. So it's all. I think you'll be able to comfortably win this, but fingers crossed.
We got to see a beautiful pull of shortish delivery. Been quite some time seeing such a shot from you, having been off play. You weren't playing cricket for quite some time because of injury.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it was. I like pace on the bat, so he was bowling cutters all the way along, and that ball just came at me, and then it was instinct. Wasn't planning for it, just out of instinct, and it was good to get the ball out of the middle of the bat once. So yeah, it felt really good. Short innings, but felt really good.
Suddenly you looked like a destroyer with your strike rate.
Hope so. It's,
Meanwhile, the score is at 43 for 1 wicket, 4.3 overs completed. Rajoy PC takes a single and is at 1 run of 2 balls. Chetan, the golden arm here for Unique Group, gets the informed Ganesh and bowls his 4th ball, and it's absolutely hammered over between long off and long on for a maximum 6 runs. 8 runs off this over, 4 balls bowled, a wicket. It's all happening here. Vinod finally, after all these overs and deliveries and mishits, has finally managed to hit it right in the sweet spot of his bat for an absolute maximum. Ball's another full ball, but this time Vinod's bat goes towards leg and completely misses the line, and the ball hits his back pad, but going over, and the umpire giving no LBW. Smashes another one towards long on lazy to come onto the ball. Should have been stopped for a single, whereas goes for a 4. Vinod not holding back here. He's grinding away, and it's paying off finally. After the close of 5 overs, the score stands at 53 for 1. Vinod is going hammer and tongs at it. 27 runs of 16 balls. Now, the main bowler of Unique Group, Rasika, comes back into the attack from his good spell in the last match against Royal Sarabis. Sadly was on the losing side, but he was absolutely not to blame because he was really unplayable in that match. It would be interesting to see what kind of approach Vinod would like to take on the first ball that he's facing. Rasika goes full, hit outside, extra cover for a boundary from Vinod's bat. It was actually a good ball, but probably with the line that he's trying to bowl, was not able to stop that boundary. He's keeping it outside off and should probably keep a extra cover or a cover at least, so that such a ball that was actually a good ball but was hit for a 4, it can be stopped. So Rasika choosing to bowl behind the stumps again, this time shorter, and hit on the up through extra cover for a boundary. The same field that I had talked about, the kind of line that he's bowling, he absolutely needs a fielder at extra cover. Unique group, and Rasika, though they do not see the need of keeping a fielder on the off. Ball shorter on his pads. Vinod makes no mistake this time. Hit in front of mid wicket for a 6. So next we have so Rasika has completely lost his line and length. Bowls a no ball against the very tall Vinod. He's not able to maximize on it. Hits it in the air. Goes back to Rasika. Rasika drops the catch, even though it wouldn't have been out, as it is called a no ball. Fourth ball of the over, ball to Rajoy. Rajoy chooses to slog speed over mid wicket for a single towards Libas. Rasika not able to get grip on this wicket. Vinod meanwhile hits a short ball outside off towards long on, and Kesar drops the catch. Probably he's got injured with the ball. Needs to be seen whether he's bruised himself or there's any fractures. By the looks of it, he says that he's okay, and hopefully there's no injury. Harpreeth Singh meanwhile goes in his position, long off. Next we have with us the captain of Arabian Stallions, Mr. John Flory. Multi-talented, multi-skilled bowler who bowls in swing, out swing, and even loopy Akashwanis if needed. Today bowled very well, 4 overs, 25 runs of 2 wickets. Was it a plan that you would be bowling spin?
Hi, Josh. Yeah, hi. Thank you, Josh, for your compliments of Akashwani. To be honest, it was like towards the end, we had 3 medium pacers, and what happens towards the end for the tailenders, it becomes a bit risky because anything can happen, like, so you edge can lead to a boundary.
So to be on the safer side, the score was very, we had contended them, but still to get to the best, thought of coming up with the spin option. So that they literally had to drag it out to get those runs, and that went well. We finally could restrict them to 128. That's 128, and a superb six by Vinod. Excellent batting. He has reached 51 of just 23 balls with 5 fours and 3 sixes. Excellent batting by Vinod Raghavan, who was supported, a superb support by Ganesh, who did the initial blast, made excellent use of the power play. And now on the crease with Vinod is Rejoy, who did a brilliant job behind the stumps, now with the bat. And the six, the boundary continues. Vinod is today, I think he should take a big ticket lottery. He had got enough lives. He is taking it up. Thank you, Josh. Back to you.
Probably many of the batsmen in this match need to take lotteries and lotteries, because everyone has got at least 1 or 2 lives on both sides, on both team sides. As we speak, Chetan tosses it up towards PC, Rejoy, and he plays it for a single. Chetan tosses it up, and this time, after a misfield at long off by Nitin, who dropped a sitter from Vinod, he plays it towards long off again, but this time choosing to go all along the ground for a single. Rejoy PC meanwhile waits for a ball, ball short and wide outside off stump, waits for it to come to the bat and guides it through point for a well-timed boundary. The match is running away here from unique group. Stallions just needing 42 runs of 13 overs that remain. They would surely be trying to finish this as soon as possible to get their net run rate higher than what it is now. Harpreeth, the captain, bringing himself on to bowl right arm medium or off spin. He's bowling off spin as of now. And Vinod whacks it over long on for a 6. Hits the bunt and comes back. Vinod has moved on to 59 of 24 balls, which translates to 4 overs at a rate of 13.5 per over. 15 per over. He started slow, but as the game moves on, he's looked in good touch and making maximum utilization of it. With a second ball, what will he bowl? Well bowled. Yorker length. Back to the bowler. Rejoy here facing 8 runs of 6 balls. A full toss on the body. Rejoy plays it towards square leg. The fielder wasn't able to judge it and used his body to stop it. Otherwise, was a sure boundary. 95 for no loss. 95 for 1 wicket after 7.4 overs. Harpreeth losing a step and takes back his bowling action. Back into his stride. 2 balls remain in this over. Ball shot. Outside off. Vinod chooses to smack it and it goes for a single. 7.5 overs, 96 for 1 wicket. Ball outside off and Rajoy PC misses it. 8 overs, 96 for 1 wicket. 12 runs per over. നോക്കണം അതൊന്നും പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഒന്നും പറ്റത്തില്ല ഇത് കളിക്കണം അത് ഷെഡ്യൂളിലുള്ള പോലെ എങ്ങനെയാണെന്നുള്ളത് നോക്കണം എനിക്കറിയത്തില്ല അതൊന്ന് നോക്കി First ball of Chetan's over. Vinod doesn't hold back. Goes for a boundary. Score moves to 100. Score moves to 100.
100 up, keep going.
Smacked between long off and long on by Vinod. Vinod is going strong here. Chetan bowling his second ball. Ball shorter. Vinod smacks it. Goes straight at long off. The fielder not completely judging it and misses it by hitting his chest. Rajoy PC takes stance. A beautiful square cut behind square for a boundary. So Vinod is able to smack them sixes power hitting. And Rajoy PC is keeping it moving with proper cricketing shots. The ones before T20 came into play. 104, 105 by Arabian Stallions.
Rasika, after this we can go for ballet.
So the score stands at 106 for 1 wicket. After the completion of 8.4 overs. Vinod smashes a short ball over long on for yet another maximum. The score at 112 for 1 wicket. Vinod smacking them sixes for fun here. 66 runs of 31 balls. Unique group finding it really hard. Chetan tries to bring in variety here and loops it Vinod steps out and hits it for yet another maximum. 118 for 1 wicket after the close of 9 overs. It's really sad to see Uni Group withering away after the tough matches that they gave in their first set of matches in this tournament. Last match was a sure win, but somehow they took it a bit too easy and lost a lot of wickets. Heavy bowling, couldn't find that win that they were searching for. Today again 130 runs was not an easy target to defend, but still the way Arabian Stallions have been consistently able to find boundaries has been worrying for Uni Group. Meanwhile, the new bowler into the attack bowls a leg side wide to start with. .119 for 1 wicket after the completion of 9 overs. Nitin Kumar is the bowler here. Rajoy plays it towards short third man for a single. The score at 120 for 1 wicket. 9.1 overs bowled. Vinod hits it towards extra cover. Taken for a single. Rajai PC on strike. Yet another leg side wide bowled by Nitin. No ball Beamer bowled by Nitin. He missed his step completely. Was well guided for a 4 by Rajoy PC here. So 1 Beamer against this bowler as it stands. They're not able to control the dew. It's quite a challenge to keep control of the ball when it keeps slipping away due to the heavy dew that started to kick in. No fielder there and it goes for a 4. .127 for 1 after the close of 9.2 overs. A free hit here for Rajoy PC. He pulls a slog sweep, in fact. A ball bowled full by Nitin just for a single. So Rajoy and Arabian Stallions were not able to use the free hit to the maximum. 9.2 overs, 127 for 1, Arabian Stallions. Just 2 runs required to win here. Vinod lofts it over, extra cover, and Kesar, who had got hit before, misjudged it completely and it goes for a 4. Vinod has played a monstrous innings here. 83 of 35 balls at a strike rate of 237. Ganesh and Rajoy helping him with 19 and 20 runs each. Arabian Stallions winning by a handsome 9 wickets in just 9.4 overs. Guys. Guys, come on. Well played. Well played, guys. Yes, are you okay? Well played, guys. നീ ജെട്ടി ഇട്ടോണ്ട് വന്നാ പിന്നെ ഇതിൽ സംസാരിക്കുന്ന ആരാടേ? ജോൺ ബൈ ജ്യൂസ് ഇട്ടേ, പെട്ടെന്നിട്ടെ, ഇതിൽ വരാനുള്ള പെട്ടെന്നിട്ട്. नहीं रेडी किया ना, लेके आ रहे हैं। कहाँ से? सीरीज? यहाँ से वो जस्ट भेज दे जरा, चेक करें। और दूसरा टीम ले ले आप, सराबिस का। वेल प्लेड या थोड़ा समझ में आ रहा है, घास की पिच थोड़ा फाइनली 6 और 7 मैचेस गेटिंग भाई खत्म हो गया ना, चलेगा थोड़ा वेट करना। हाँ जल्दी आता नहीं जॉन भाई। गणेश काश ना कलेक्टे, काश वो आ रहा है क्यों, वो पिच के अंदर जोर नहीं दे रहा ना, कलेक्टे ऐसे आ जा रहा है। ये क्या हो रहा है यार, मतलब स्लो बॉल मेरी मिस हो रही है, बॉल जल्दी तेरा इसका पहले का तो मेरा एक काजू का देखा और जर्सी का मैं लगाया नहीं, लगा लिया यार। 1 मिनट यार, बंद ना करो। यहाँ पे आ जाओ। रेस आजा आजा ना, तुझे देना है, मैं नहीं दे रहा हूँ। आजा, मैं भी रईस हो जाऊंगा ना, थोड़ा हमको भी मिल जाएगा। वहां से नहीं, यहाँ से नहीं। दिस विल टेक आफ्टर दिस, फर्स्ट विल डू द कैमरा। क्या होगा, नहीं दिखेगा ना, वो बोल रहे नहीं दिखेगा। आ जाओ मेरे भाई, बाद में करते हैं। आ जाओ दे दो। ऐसे नहीं आएगा, ऐसे आएगा फोटो, वो सब बोल देंगे, तू हाथ में ले तो सही। यहाँ पे आ जाओ भाई। गाइस, कैमरा इज देयर, फेस टर्न या अभी दे दो। सही है। क्या हो गया, उसको नहीं लेना है? उसको लेना है, मुझे लगा ईडन गार्डन से। चलो सही है, इट्स ओके। So finally, after 3 matches, in the 4th match you were able to get a monstrous innings, to be honest. That's what I would like to say. Bowled well and 83 of just 35 balls. Initially you were just trying to take those singles and doubles and had to play a waiting game, and that surely came to your benefit.
Yeah, because it's a grass pitch, so it takes some time to get adjusted, and because of the dew and other stuff, plus the bowlers are trying to bowl cutters, so took some time to get adjusted to the pace of the pitch, and then it was easy to like start hitting.
Do you like to play pacers or spinners?
Pacers. I like to get set against pacers and then start hitting the spinners.
You were absolutely smacking them all over the park. Really sad to see, bowlers getting hit. Me myself being a bowler, but you really left no stones unturned for that.
Yeah, once you get adjusted to this pace, because it's a grass pitch, you know it's not going to like do movement once the ball is old. So I was trying to play the line of the ball to the merit of the ball and trying to take on the fielders. So I knew that even if I give chances, if I'm getting caught, it's okay, but I have to hit. So,
How many matches do you play in a week?
7 to 8.
I thought it's more.
Yeah, sometime, but depends on because of work and all. Otherwise, 10 matches, 5 on weekdays and 3, 4 on weekends. So 10 matches.
You were unstoppable today, and may it continue in the future matches for this tournament.
Yeah, thank you so much, and thank you for the opportunity. It's a lovely place to play and a lovely tournament.
All the best. So next we come to the captain of Unique Group, and I don't know where to start. So what do you consider this performance as? Could you have done something better in batting as well as bowling?
Not actually, we could have done better in batting. It was very bad performance from us in batting. Bowling, we were expecting the same because we do not had enough team to to perform. Actually, there were 3 to 4 new faces, wherein we didn't had players. As I told you, they went on emergency leave and few quit in the last moment. We didn't had no players, and then we had to bring whoever is available. So yeah, it will definitely affect the team because we don't know how and what are their capabilities and where to adapt or use them. But yeah, it was being expected, but not in this way.
Having said that, could you have maybe had a better batting order like Libas and all went a bit too deep, I felt.
That's right, because there was no pinch hitter after Libas, and that is the only reason we wanted him to bat a bit low, because there comes in the spin, right? He's a good batsman to capitalize the spin, so that is the only reason that we have made him come in low order. But yeah, there were few. The openers didn't do well. I can tell you, the first order he was playing really good. It was connecting him, but it was unfortunate that he had given a catch. But yeah, we could have done better, but no comments other than that.
Having said that, the bowling also actually, Chetan started off well, but then leaked quite a bit of runs when your pacers were not able to get grip of the match. So I had said it in commentary also that possibly someone else should come in and break this partnership. He was a golden arm taking a wicket off his first ball, but after that, neither your best bowler till now in the series, Rasika, was able to, hold the match.
Yeah, that's right, because the ball was slipping a lot. When I even came to the bowling, but it was very evident that ball was not. We could not hold the ball onto the grip. So yeah, that is the one reason, and the other reason is again. We probably gave away too soon to come.
Anyway, hopefully you get your best 11 for the next match, and you get the remaining 2 matches. You get your best game.
Yeah, 100%. We'll try and best. Thank you so much.
And then finally to the winning captain, Mr. John Flory, who led well, even with his bowling. He led the way. 4 overs, just 25 runs, and giving away 2 wickets. What was the strategy like when you lost the toss?
Any team, as it was like for the first innings, yes, of course, wanted to win the toss and bat first. But after the toss, it was like you can't help it. So the best is to restrict, and we had a plan of to keep it below 140. And the bowlers did well, and we could restrict them 128. Now again, bowling, top order, we started well with Rai's giving the opening breakthrough. Then came up Nabil, Eldo, excellent, all of them. So what happened? Maybe the batting side must be thinking the second half they can capitalize, but again the second half came up much better. We can say like Sham and Vinod and the spinner was all the part. They did well, and Vinod with an excellent last 2 overs, which put them a bit on the back seat, because that's where the batting side they planned to capitalize towards the end, and it was really impossible for them to. And as said, it was all done within 128. But again, what happens? At some pitch, 128 to becomes a bit difficult. What to say? Everyone has witnessed Vinod with an excellent 83, super fireworks. Yes, got 3 or 4 lives, but it's part of game. The fielders should have taken, but with this excellent knock, and we were able to finish it without changing the side. That's 9.4 overs, and I would especially say Ganesh, who did the firework initially. It was just 3 or 4 overs, but very important for the runs to come during power play. And then we had the best of best, Rijoy, PC we say, who backed up with some excellent fire shots. Finally, Vinod ending it up, wrapping it up, and taking away everything. And as not as a captain for any team, leave the captain aside, but for a team, it's always proud to have everything on the side, like player of the match, best batsman, best bowler. It's as a team, good work.
Excellent. That was a very important win for Stallions, who have won now 2 matches out of 4. And the run rate also has helped here. And wishing you the very best for the future matches.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you.